Hi, everyone, and welcome to your Angel Messages, Angel Energy reading. We have 3 piles today. Pile 1 is going to be the Angelite. Pile 2 is going to be the Chevron or banded Amethyst. And pile 3 is going to be the Angel Aura Quartz. Okay, so take your time, pick the pile or the crystal that calls to you, and I will see you in your reading. Hi to those of you who chose pile 1 or this Angelite crystal. This is your angel messages, your angel energy. And the question that I asked about today or for today's reading is advice on your current situation. Okay, so we're going to have the situation, okay, that you're dealing with and the advice for it, what it is that you need to do. We're going to have an overall ending energy. I'm going to be pulling some live tarot and another oracle at the end. And then we'll look at these oracle cards here to begin with to kind of get an overall feel for the advice. Okay, so overall energy for what it is, advice that you need for your current situation, pile 1. Composure. Oh, so you need composure in some way. All right. We then have 6 of Ariel or the 6 of Pentacles. We have the King of Pentacles. I like this composure. He's sitting there in the lotus position and we're pulling out Pentacle, which is grounded cards, okay? We have, King of Water, so King of Cups. And we have the Knight of Swords. And we'll flip this over at the end. Okay, so whatever it is, pile 1, that you're dealing with, whatever situation, your current situation that you've come to this reading for, that you're dealing with, the way you need to deal with it is you need to have composure. You need to keep yourself calm and balanced, okay? Now let's look at the rest. We have King of Water, which is emotionally balanced. That's what the King of Water is. The King of Earth is, he's grounded, right? He's grounded. He's like steady Eddie, okay? So that ties in with the composure. The 6 of Pentacles, right? We know right here, I'm going to look at the card and it actually says, what I'm going to right away is I like to just look quickly and whatever pops at me, which was acts of kindness, giving or receiving with a grateful heart. And the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords really is taking action on something, right? It's always the horse, or this, in this case, it's a unicorn, but always ready to go, right? Sword lifted, ready to charge into battle or ready to charge into the situation and take control of it. Which is making me think, pile 1, that maybe up until this point, you've been holding back. You've maybe been a little too passive and you haven't charged in to take control of the situation, whatever it may be. It's going to be different for everyone. You know what you came here for advice on, but maybe it's that you're being a little too passive and you're not, I want to say with this King, yeah, it's kind of like it's getting out of control, and their advice to you is you need to commit, you need to be the one with the composure, you need to be the grounded energy, you need to be acting with kindness and with a grateful heart, right? Because we even have here with this King of Earth, prosperous, generous, and successful. So again, generous, right? Giving and receiving with a grateful heart, that's generosity. This King of Wands, compassionate is the word that's coming out there for me. Open your heart and mind to those around you, being able to be calm enough with enough composure that you're able to open your mind, right, to hear what it is that they're saying. And then it says trustworthy and heartfelt advice. That's what's sticking out for me here, but being emotionally balanced so that you can hear what the other, I said person, so I guess maybe that wasn't by accident. It must be dealing with a person or people, but not necessarily. It can be different for all of you. But that's what I think the overall energy is here. These are going to be short and sweet messages. It's that whatever current situation you're in right now, your advice is you're the one who has to bring the calm. You're the one who has to bring the composure. You're the one who needs to be grounded in this situation. And by doing that, the word successful is coming out, right? You will be successful, or this situation that you're in will end successfully. Because I feel that somebody in it is, well, I see the word defensive right here, is maybe coming in with a lot, like very defensive, all up in their head, right? Yeah. Oh, they're not coming toward you or at you using their mind and intellect. They're coming based on their emotions. And we know what happens if you're not grounded and all you're doing is coming in on emotion. And that's where you have to take on this King of Water, because that is your emotions. But we know the King of Water, one of the great things about him, he is calm and he is emotionally balanced. Okay. So that is the main overall message. Like I said, these are short and sweet because it's not, I don't know what the individual situations are. We just know, this reading rather is the advice on how to deal with your current situation. So that's what they're saying. Let's pull some tarot and see if we can get any clarity, confirmation, on the cards that are already on the table, maybe more advice, whatever it may be. Let's see what we can get here from the angels, from the angel energy. Yeah, going into situations or dealing with situations sometimes, especially if you're dealing with someone, I'm going to say, that's a little bit all over the place, where they're not thinking clearly, like the Knight of Swords should be. They're kind of a little erratic. It can be tough. So somebody needs to be the grounded, emotionally stable energy, right? Somebody has to be dealing in kindness and gratitude and opening their heart up to receive what it is that this person is saying, so that you can sort through it and get to the root cause. Okay, let's see what else we can get here. Ace of Cups, love, right? We said open your heart and mind to them. Nine of Wands, determination. Okay. Okay, I see. Two of Swords, uncertainty. Okay. So what I want to say about that pile one is, like I said, they're coming in a little erratic right now. They're coming in a little, emotionally unbalanced because of the situation, right? They're unable to make decisions, okay? They're uncertain about whatever it is, the situation. They're unable to make decisions. Nine of Wands is kind of, they're at their wit's end. They've been fighting hard and they're at the end of a battle, okay? And I think they just want it to be over, and probably you do too, right? You want to lay those wands down, okay? And you're determined to do that. And I think they're determined that you hear them, right? So you just need to keep your composure and treat the situation with love, because with this, it's an ace, so it's a new beginning. So there is a way to heal this and to have a new beginning in this situation. But you're going to have to be, I'm going to say, the bigger person, okay? The more grounded, stable, mature person in this situation. All right, let's get an angel message card here. relax. There is plenty of time to do and achieve all you desire. Place your hands gently on your heart and allow your breath to guide you to a quiet space within. Imagine yourself bathed in golden light, flowing from the eternal heart of God. I, your guardian angel, am with you. Allow me into your heart. You will accomplish more by focusing on that which is most important in life, love. Okay? And we have that card right there. So they're right, relax, just go with the flow on this one. You be the emotionally flowing, balanced person between groundedness and emotions, right? Together. All right, and let's take one look at the overall energy of everything. What last bit of advice do they have? Earth Angel, thank you, angels, for inspiring me to be more like you. Yes, loving, caring, generous of heart and spirit, opening your heart up, being able to listen to what it is that this person or situation is bringing into you right now. Okay, so those are your messages, pile one. I hope that you enjoyed it. Like I said, short and sweet, but that is the advice that they're giving you, composure. So when the situation arises, or however it is for you, just remember this reading and this card, okay? So if you like this reading, please give me a like. It helps with the YouTube algorithm. As you know, I am a small channel and I am trying to get my messages out there for more people. I love doing energy readings, energy messages. I do different types of them. So if you like them, please subscribe. And if you know of anyone going through a situation right now that this advice may be helpful, please pass that along to them. I would really appreciate it. And thank you for your help and thank you for supporting me, and I will see you next time. Hi to those of you who chose pile 2 and this banded amethyst or Chevron amethyst crystal. This is your angel messages, angel energy reading. We're going to start with an overall energy. We're going to have an ending energy, and I'm also going to pull live tarot and another oracle at the end as well. So this is advice on your current situation. All right. So what is the advice? Clear, cancel, and release. Okay. That's very to the point. But let's look at the other cards. We have Ace of Michael, or the Ace of Swords. Okay. We have the Six of Fire, or the Six of Wands. Oh, okay. We have the Six of Fire, or the Six of Wands again. We have the Three of Cups. And actually, your pile had 2 that come out for this, so I'm going to put them both down here. We cannot leave one out. The other is, I said the Three of Cups, right? And this is the Ace of Wands. Okay, so a lot of wand energy, bit of sword, bit of water. This one we'll look at the end. So your advice for your current situation, whatever that may be, because it's going to be different for everyone. We're not talking about what the situation is, but the advice to help you deal with the current situation, okay? You need to clear it, cancel it out of your mind, okay? And let it go, release it. That's how you're going to move on. But let's get a little more advice here. So with the Six of Wands and the Six of Wands, or Six of Fire, I mean, that is success, right? And it says it right here, success, victory. So when you do that, this is their message to you to let you know it will be successful. If you don't clear, cancel, and release, then probably not. But if you do, success. What do we know about the Three of Cups? Also, celebration. And it's celebration with people. So maybe your situation is dealing with people. I don't know. Again, it can be about anything. It's not really what we're trying to figure out here. We're just trying to get the angel energy and messages on how to handle it, okay? And I want to read this Ace of Swords. I'm just going to go to what sticks out. Don't allow bumps in the road to hinder your progress, and clear up. Again, we have that clear up any communication problems with others. So we have here, clear, cancel, release. Because once you clear up whatever that communication problem is with others, you are going to be able to move on successfully. You're going to find peace and harmony. It's going to bring you back together because it mentions closeness here, okay? And this here is victory. Good news is on the way, all right? Success. So I believe that is the message for you. They're saying, I mean, who knows? I don't know how difficult this is going to be for you, if it's just going to be an easy fix or if it's going to take a little more. But either way, regardless of what amount of time it takes, there will be, you've got 3 cards right here saying success. And this is the Ace of Wands. And what I want to say, what I see right here is now is the time to take action. Okay, be bold, be courageous, be optimistic. So if you take on those attributes, okay, and you clear, cancel, and let it go, you release it, you move on, because you're clearing up whatever the communication issue is that you're having with them, there is going to be success. I'm doing these short and sweet. You know what? This is just advice. And, ooh, that's too many. But I do like that the death card come up there, because that's death and rebirth, right? So that old situation needs to die. It needs to be released so that you can start fresh again. Renewed passion, renewed energy with that Ace of Wands. Okay, so let's get some tarot here for clarification, confirmation of the cards here on the table, or additional advice or guidance. We have the Hermit, okay? Angel of Reflection, I like that. We have Knight of Swords, the drama. The Knight of Swords come up in the other in pile 1 as well. The Knight of Swords has seen a lot. Well, that's because what I want to say about the Knight of Swords and what I had said about it in the other pile is it feels to me like someone coming in with chaotic energy, even though it's swords and it's your mind and your intellect. I think in this case, it's the shadow side of that, where the mind and the intellect is all over the place. They're coming in they're coming in too fast, okay? They're coming in too fast without clear thinking. They're bringing the drama. And it's all about communication. So again, I'm not trying to figure out what it is, but it's about communication. And with this Hermit card, you're going to have to take a moment yourself to figure out the best way, right? With the Hermit, go within, pull that light from within yourself, right? To be able to deal with this in a loving and caring way, because you're dealing with, I want to say, this person. And think of the best way to clear, cancel, and release, to talk to them about whatever the misunderstanding is, okay? And let's get one more. 4 of Cups, indifference. I just want to say, because I like to be the first thing that come in, was you're coming in and it's going to be successful. So I want to say, do not worry. But the initial communication that you're going to have, or maybe what caused it in the first place, is this person was not able to accept the 4th cup. Okay, when we look at the Rider-Waite, it's like someone's handing them something and they have their head turned away. They don't want to deal with it. They don't want to hear it. They don't want anything to do with it. So that could be, just to give you a little more clarity, what was happening and where the misunderstanding happened in the first place. Okay, or again, whether it's about a certain situation with people or whatever it may be. they were indifferent. They were bringing the drama. But you are going to be the one. Your advice is to be the one with the clear thinking. You're the one who's going to be extending that fourth cup again, but you're going to go in and reflect and find a way to do it so that they accept it, so that you can get this success. Because again, you know, this is going to be, I want to say, like a happy reunion, right? Yeah. And I think maybe this time they're going to be able to accept with gratitude what it is that you're saying or have to say. Okay, let's get an angel message here. And then we'll do the last card. All right, pile 2, I like this. It was, like I said, short and sweet for today. Rainbow. You are a jewel even though you may not see it. Even in the darkest times, you shine eternally bright. I like that we have the lantern here too, right? I said something about pull that light out, okay? You are surrounded by an aura of love, and a pot of gold waits beyond the horizon, right? Victory, celebration, success. Love that. All will clear soon. We're talking about clearing. Where was the other one? I think it was this card here about clearing the communication. Trust and continue to follow your dreams. You are eternally blessed. Love that message for you. It ties in, right? All will clear soon. And we're talking about the fact that you need to clear, cancel, and release. Overall, we have leap of faith. I'm ready to take a leap, angels. Thank you for doing it with me. Okay, so this may be a more difficult situation for some of you where reaching out or extending that olive branch or that fourth cup is, you know, it's going to be it could be a little dicey. There could be a lot of indifference and drama here. And it's really requiring a leap of faith on your part to do it. But here's the thing. Know that your angels, God, source, universe, your spirit guide teams, whomever it is that you go to, that you call on for your source of power, and who you call in to ask you, ancestors, guides, animal spirits, whomever it is, right? Any being of light and love and high vibration that you're calling in, they will help you. They will be with you. So that is your message, pile 2. I wish you the best with your situation. Also, please throw me a like. I am asking everyone. It's helping with the YouTube algorithm, because if people are liking the videos, then it pushes the videos out. And I really love to get these energy readings out, because they may only be helpful to 1 or 2 people, but you know what? That's my goal. That is my goal, right? 1 or 2 people, a person at a time. If it can help 1 person at a time, it's worth it. Also, if you do like the energy reading videos, please consider subscribing. And if you know anyone that's in a situation like this right now, where they're having a difficulty with communication with someone, or a situation that they need to clear, cancel, and release, send this message, send this video to them, right? Send them a link, and maybe it will be helpful to them too. So thank you very much. Pile 2, I appreciate your support, and I will see you next time. Hi to those of you who chose pile 3 and this Angel Aura Quartz Crystal. This is your Angel Messages energy reading. We have an overall energy for advice on your current situation. So this is going to be the advice, some additional cards here for further advice, an overall ending card. We're going to do live tarot and another oracle at the end. So let's get right to it. Your advice for your situation is inner child healing. Now, the thing about inner child healing, it's a term that's thrown around so much. So what I want to say for this is, like, maybe think about anything that you may have repressed emotions about, okay? Think of anything that is an unhealthy or unhelpful pattern in your life that you're aware of. think of any phobias even that you have. I read about this a long time ago and it's always stuck with me. Anything that's causing a low self-esteem or no compassion for yourself or no love for yourself, like if you have a hard time nurturing and loving yourself or even being compassionate towards yourself, that would be inner child healing. You know, and for some people, it's not going to be all of those things. It could be one of them. It could be something different. Could just be reparenting yourself in some way. It could just be finding the love and the joy again in your life, like when you were a child. All right, so just kind of keep that in mind, but that is the advice for whatever your current situation is. You need to work on inner child healing, okay? Let's see what else, though, the cards have to say. So we have Queen of Cups, okay? Queen of Raphael, Queen of Cups, all about your emotions, right? Loving yourself, nurturing yourself, being kind and caring and compassionate towards yourself, which is kind of everything I just said, all right? The Three of Air, yeah, healing. That's what's coming out, right? Forgiving, whatever it may be, sorrow, but that's like the Three of Swords. It is causing you pain, and that's why it needs to be healed. We have the Two of Swords, unable to make a decision, I want to say. Okay, we'll get more into that later. And then we have the King of Swords. Okay, and we'll look at this one at the end. So yeah, your advice is the inner child healing. And what I want to say is, one, with the Queen of Cups, again, it's about being able to love, nurture, care for yourself, being kind to yourself, working on self-love, okay? And because it says trustworthy psychic information, it's trusting your intuition. You will know what's best for you. You will know what it is that needs to be worked on. We don't like to face our shadows sometimes, or some of the issues that we have, but they're ours, whether we created them or not, purposely, or if someone else created it for us. Any kind of trauma, whatever it may be. Unfortunately, they are not responsible for the healing. We are, because we're the human and the soul and the body. So we have to deal with it. So that's why it's important that you work on that. And it will take time. Okay. So don't take time and be gentle with yourself as you do it, because it's not something you're going to just, snap a finger or fix overnight. And it's a tough decision to make, to be able to be vulnerable enough to go in and feel, if in the case that it's pain or wounding of some sort. It's a tough decision. But what's also on the bottom of this card, when I just looked down, I saw pretending there is no problem. So knowing that there's a problem, but pretending there isn't, therefore there's no decision. You don't have to make a decision, because you're saying, no, there's nothing wrong, when really there is, okay? And the King, intelligent is the first word. You've got your intuition working here with the Queen of Cups. With the King of Swords, I want to say is you tapping into your mind, into your Mercury mind, into your intellect, and taking action on it. And feeling confident in the action that you're taking. I want to say I feel like this should be very balanced. Okay? This should be very balanced. We want your emotions and your mind working together to do this healing. Because, I feel in whatever situation this is, healing is here, yes. But sorrow and forgiveness, not if it was inflicted upon you by another person, the forgiveness is not for them, it's for you. What else do I see here on the cards? A love of home and family, follow your heart, okay? But with this psychic, understanding that a decision needs to be made because of this sorrow, because there's healing that needs to be done. Communicate clearly with yourself or others. Maybe you'll need to go to someone to help you with this healing. It may not be something that you can do on your own. So there may be a choice that needs to be made to go to someone to help you with it. Okay. So that's what I want to say for that. I'm doing these messages pile 3, short and sweet. I'm also going to pull some tarot here, see if there's additional advice, any more confirmation, clarification of what's already on the table. Always helps. Okay, so let's get 3 more. Let's get 3 tarots here. Resolution, 6 of Swords. Okay, I like that. That's positive. It's telling you this will be done. 5 of Pentacles, isolation. Okay. And the Hanged Man. Okay. I'm going to read these not in order. What I see here is, this is great. We know there's going to be a resolution. You are going to be able to make a decision with clear thinking and with balanced emotion and find a resolution to the problem. You are going to heal. Their message to you is, yes, that will happen. You need to take the steps, though, because this is advice, all right, on your current situation. But just, this is going to require a lot of inner reflection, but also with the Hanged Man, it is being able to look at the situation from a different point of view. If you were hanging upside down, your perception of everything changes, okay? So you need to really focus on looking at things from a different perspective, from a different point of view, okay? That's what's going to help you with this. And the 5 of Pentacles, I'm actually going with what's on the card. I don't always, but this isolation, you may find that you're going during this healing time that you're going to want to withdraw from whoever it is, your friends, your family. I just say don't stay there. Have your moments of isolation, your moments of being with yourself, but know that you need to count on the support of others as well. If you feel comfortable talking about it with them. If not, maybe you can find a professional that would be able to help you. Okay? So that is your advice. Let's just get one more angel card here. Oh, these ones are a little harder to flip through. Okay. Manifestation. Believe in yourself. I like this. Believe that you can be healed. Trust your instincts and follow your heart. Well, didn't we have follow your heart up here? There was somewhere, I think that came out up here. For in doing so, you shall manifest all your heart desires. The life you have for so long aspired to create will soon manifest. As I was reading this, what was coming in was, this has been holding you back from manifesting the life that you really want to live. And they're telling you, believe in yourself that you can get past this. Once you work on your inner child, you start healing yourself in whatever situation this is, right? You are going to be able to move forward and create. But right now, I feel like this is blocking you a bit. So that's another reason why it's important. In order for you to move forward, this healing needs to happen. Okay, so that's your advice for the situation. Now let's do one last overall card, and then we are done pile 3. It is the Divine Physician, Archangel Raphael. Thank you, Raphael, for shining your divine light upon my healthy body. And I'm not just thinking of physical health here. I'm thinking of your emotional and your mental health as well. And we have Archangel Raphael. We have Queen of Raphael, or the Queen of Cups, okay? So it's really working on self-love, working on self-compassion as well while you're doing this, being able to, you know, in some cases, forgive, even if it's yourself, right? Or your inner child, being able to find that joy again so that you can move on to the life that you want and the life that you deserve. Okay, so those are your messages, pile 3. I hope that that helps you with your current situation. If you like this video, I ask that you hit the like button because it helps with the algorithm. If you like it, it's going to have them push out my videos to more people, and that is the goal. I love doing energy readings. If you like them, please subscribe because I do a number of different energy readings. And if you know anyone that this message could benefit, I ask that you share it. And maybe they'll find something beneficial out of it as well. Okay, so thank you for your support, pile 3. I will see you next time.